What is up, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. We are moving on to chapter 10. We're slowly getting close to the end of it. There's 11, no, not 11, there's 17 chapters. We are currently up to 10. We finished chapter 9 last episode. We finally got something on Edelgard or whatever her name is. Yeah, it's still weird to me why she thought it was the bad guys. All she could have done was just ask and we could have save this war, but we didn't. But yeah, looks like we've got a new threat going on. We're just gonna jump straight into it and see how it goes. I don't think this is chapter 9. We just finished chapter 9. This is chapter 10.
Azure Gleam. Fanaticism. The year is 1182. 5 moons have passed since the battle at Aryan Road. While the war itself has changed little in this time, Adrestia has undergone a striking transformation. Its rivers run red with the blood of its citizens.
But there is actually gone really big now. Where it was never this big.
Dimitri resolves to kill the Emperor, dismantle Adrestia, and put an end to this grim reality.
I haven't really seen much of Claude.
Is this true, Lady Rhea?
It is. Edelgard told me as much before she left to deal with the upheaval in Enbar. Regent Volkard von Arundel was colluding with Tomas and his fellow knaves. For many years, Lord Arundel was a pious adherent to the Church and its teachings, until one day, his contributions abruptly ceased. Speaking of it now, I realize such a sudden change ought to have raised suspicion.
Just like Tomas, he became an entirely different person almost overnight. We had a similar occurrence in Fargus as well. Do you know of the court mage Cornelia?
The one who cured the plague, yes? So she too.
Yeah, she was persistent.
Indeed.
It took us like 30 tries to kill her.
She conspired with Lord Arundel to murder my father. I had assumed them to be agents of the Empire, striving to sow discord within our lands. Yet back at Aryan Road, the Emperor herself was assaulted by a dark mage who we can assume is in league with Tomas. Whoever these people are, they clearly have their own objectives in this conflict.
So I think Tomas is the guy that I thought was the dude from yesterday. I think they're two different people. Because I think what was like a librarian or a priest or something who ended up transforming into one of these dark dudes that had the same power as Phoenix does. I always thought that one from yesterday was, but I think that's an entirely different person.
As for the man,
Just looks the same.
Talus, was it? It seemed as though the Emperor recognized him.
Yes. She also claimed this Talus was the one responsible for my father's death. I find it difficult to take a bitter enemy's assertion as fact. But the pieces do fit.
Sorry, am I interrupting? It's been a while, Dimitri. Rhea?
That it has, Claude.
Oh, look, there's my boy.
All the way to Ferdiad for this.
That makes 2 of us. I can think of plenty of better places for a meeting than this chilly old capital of yours. Of course,
You guys been on the sidelines since like chapter 1.
Thanks for seeing me, Dimitri. The Empire's sure been busy lately. An uprising over here, a siege over there. You'd think they'd get tired of causing so much chaos. But now they're looking to cross the Aramid and do the exact same in Alliance territory. I doubt it'll be long before we start getting hit with some serious losses. Which brings me to my point. What say we partner up and use our combined strength to bring the Empire down?
I am grateful to hear such a suggestion, Claude. Hardened as
What?
our soldiers
Are we
may
finally
be,
gonna be able to use it?
even the
I doubt we'll be able to use
combined
these
forces
units,
of
right?
And the Knights of Seros pales in comparison to the staggering might of Adrestia.
Speaking of the units, we did actually unlock 2 new ones. Yes, it was like Catherine and I forgot what the other girl's name was.
If we ever hope to take their capital, we'll need to splinter their army between east and west. And as Enbar lies in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, carving a path to it will not be an easy task.
I could get behind scattering their troops, but they've got a bear of a man in Count Burgley's defending their eastern flank. Passing through Hevring territory in the west won't be smooth sailing either. The Ogma Mountains aren't exactly what I'd call welcoming.
You're right. Any attempt at head-on assault will leave our forces depleted and exhausted before we even reach the capital.
But hey, you're in luck. I have a plan. A way we can target Enbar without so much hassle. All we have to do is claim one vital stronghold, and their sway in Fódlan will shrink dramatically. Any ideas what it is?
Garreg Mach.
Hey,
That's
you
a
really know your stuff,
name I haven't
Dimitri.
heard in a while.
Garreg Mach is sacred to us. Reclaiming it would provide a significant boost to morale. But how do you propose we strike at such a well-fortified location?
We'll draw the Imperial Army out to our respective front lines, then launch a pincer attack on the old monastery from both the east and the west. It's not the fanciest plan in the world, but it's all we've got right now.
Then allow me to suggest an idea of my own. I believe we should approach by way of Ayla. The valley is not closely guarded by the enemy, and its narrow paths negate any numerical advantage they may hold over us. If all three of us dispatch our best warriors, then I am certain we can retake Garreg Mach.
The Valley of Torment, huh? You're a better tactician than I gave you credit for, Rhea. How about this? First, we create a diversion by sending separate forces to the east and west, and making it look like we aim for their capital. That'll split their focus. Then, when the time's right, we shift our attention to Garreg Mach, sending an army through the Valley of Torment to reclaim it.
The issue then becomes
Well, they
how
just
to
keep
hold
playing-
our
they're like
ground on
playing
both the eastern and
chess.
western fronts.
One comes up with an idea, the other one touches on it, then the other one touches on it again,
The west does not concern me on its
and then
own.
it's just me playing checkers.
We will have Count Burgleys to contend with in the east.
The trick is engaging the enemy as little as possible. And don't worry, I've got a few surprises.
Oh, my
up
bad. I
sleeve
just
if
realized
we
the
need
sound's
them.
being really low. I was playing with the
Knights
sound
of
yesterday, I
Seros
forgot to turn it
may
back
be
up.
few in number, but they are all the more agile for it. They will act separately, providing reinforcements wherever necessary.
Thank you, Lady Rhea. The support is much appreciated.
Tell me, Dimitri, are you gonna stay buddied up with the Central Church once this war is over?
My people still seek their guidance. So long as that is the case, I will continue to offer them shelter.
Meaning what? You'd toss them out on the street if nobody needed them anymore?
I doubt such a day would ever dawn. Territories may change, but people's hearts will always be stubborn things. Even if we started our own church like the Empire has, there's no guarantee our citizens would accept it in any timely manner, or at all. Let me ask you, Claude. How long do you plan to maintain this partnership with the kingdom?
I hope we can keep this beautiful thing going for many years, long beyond the trouncing we're about to hand the Empire.
That glint in your
I
eye
like
says
Cloud.
otherwise.
Claude. I know I love him, Cloud.
But I'm glad to accept you as an ally, for the time being at least.
Come on,
I
you
like
can't
his
seriously
design.
Be doubting me already. Learn to trust a little, Dimitri. And speaking of trust, I trust you'll be throwing a big feast tonight to celebrate the occasion. I can't wait to taste that old-fashioned Fargus hospitality.
Of course, he just wants to team up for food. Honestly, if
Hard
it's
to
good,
believe it's
I
already
probably would
been
too.
6 months since the siege back at Aryan Road.
Quite. It's no surprise we've been at a standstill, though. Both the Empire and Kingdom suffered heavy losses during the battle. But lucky for us, it seems the ice is finally thawing. Let's hope you've kept your wits as sharp as your blade all this time.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, look. It's Willy Wonka.
Hey, what are they doing here?
Were you not made aware? Our fine leaders have seen fit to integrate our armies, as we'll be fighting on the same side from here forward. Claude was quite insistent on our joining you on the Western Front.
I just wish it wasn't so cold here. I can feel my muscles tightening up already.
Yes. I had hoped the cold would at least bring a picturesque snowscape with it, but alas.
I'm sorry to say we receive little snowfall in this part of the kingdom. I imagine our winters aren't all too dissimilar from those you experience in Leicester.
So,
I like her
what would you
though,
like us to do?
Marianne. The Marianne and Willy Wonka, these two at the back just look plain as hell. These two actually look like they're someone.
I guess there are 2 options. Either you all can stay on the front lines with us, or join the rear guard and help in a more indirect way.
Either is more than acceptable for us. though I should say our preference would be to fight by your side. If we fail to distinguish ourselves here, there will be no end to Claude's sarcastic wit upon our return.
Let's bring
Let's
them in.
take them at the front with us. That's where we're gonna need the most help.
Agreed. We can discuss further with the others later, but it's safe to assume that is the direction we'll head.
Very well. Allow us to show you what Alliance soldiers are capable of.
He's just, I
Nice
don't
of
know why I
Claude to
call
be
him Willy
sending
Wonka.
us
He just
back up.
reminds me of Willy Wonka.
Indeed. It's hard to know what their motivations may be, but we need all the help we can muster.
Your tone's telling a different story, though.
Look,
What's up?
how... Whatever her name is, I keep forgetting her name. She's... they seem to be friends in, like, the prologue. It doesn't surprise me if he has some alternative motive, or whatever the word is. You know what I'm talking about.
It's merely that we all have our own reasons for taking part in
Yeah,
this
I
fight.
don't doubt he's trying to help us, but I feel like there's
Claude,
something he
And
wants,
each side
or
is watching the other
something.
like famished hawks for the slightest hint of foul play.
What? You mean there's more to this thing than just stopping the Empire?
Yes. For my part, I would like to uncover the true nature of this enemy hidden in the shadows of Fódlan. The Church likely wants little beyond the reclamation of Garreg Mach. As for Claude, who can say? Rodrigue should be joining us here in the coming month, after he's finished tying up loose ends in the west. But even as our numbers burgeon, we can't afford to lower our guard. The situation demands constant vigilance.
That was a long beach time. So how big is this area? I literally... Wait. Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's still slowly increasing in size. Can imagine, imagine like the very last... I feel like we're gonna have like a whole battlefield to just clean up. So we've got Lorenz. He's a paladin. Raphael, grappler. Ignatz, sniper. And Marianne, which is the bishop. Temporarily parted ways with Rodrigue. You now acquire the following class, the training grounds. Ashura, Great Lord. You can now exchange a wider variety of new exam seals are available for purchases. Some units have gained new battalions. Alright, Dimitri asked to see me something about a decision he's making. One sec, before we do anything, we actually... Wait, I want to see something. Is Ashura...
Time to work you into shape.
Ashura this? Ashura is this. We need a master seal.
Can't wait to see how you
Well, then, first thing before we jump into anything, before we go and see... I want to see if I can buy master seals.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality,
Done.
friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Everyone else can wait their turn. I want my two-handed swords back.
do. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Wrong thing. Excuse me, I have a master seal, you bitch. Ah, well, okay, I guess I'm not doing it just yet. Okay, let's go and check. Let's go and check with Dimitri, and then quickly skip ahead, get what I need to get done. We'll jump straight into the missions. See what Dimitri wants
I've been
first.
waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you, Phoenix. Follow me. We will begin the meeting at once. Battle suggestions. I'd like to hear from everyone. Please share any suggestions you have. At the start of each chapter, your allies may offer you battle suggestions. When a suggestion is implemented, the ally who made the suggestion will have boosted morale and increased support points with you. If you implement a suggestion, its effects will last until the end of the chapter. You can check this effect of any implemented suggestion by selecting camp info from the pause menu.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
So we've got focus on developing flexibility and improving sword techniques. Slightly increases the class experience gained when training in a class that wields swords.
I've had a thought.
Focus on The wields lances. We're going with you.
I'll do it.
Just because most of my guys have swords. That's settled, Dan. Ready yourselves for battle. Go with him just because most of my guys that I use have swords.
Impressive.
Excellent work, Phoenix. We now have a solid plan thanks to you. The battles will only grow more intense from here on out. There is no telling when we may lose one of our dear. No, we lost Sylvain's brother yesterday. Okay, I'm judging my own words. You might want to spend time with them while you can. That way, you will harbor no regrets should tragedy strike. There we go. Thinking about my friends reminds me of my old mercenary band. Actually, I made a little something when I first became a full-fledged mercenary. Might not be a bad idea to give that to someone. That'll be my way of saying I'll always be there for them. Merc Whistle? Gift an ally Merc Whistle, and in return they'll give you this special accessory. Put on the special accessory, and that unique action ability will be overwritten when with that of the unit who gave you the accessory. Only allies with an A support level with Phoenix can receive Merc Whistles. You'll only acquire one Merc Whistle per playthrough, so think carefully about whom you want to. I mean, I already know who I'm giving it to. The only other player that I actually use. Hey, Dimitri. Actually, please take care. Your wounds have barely healed, and yet there's
no.
When should I work? If not now, there is no need. I guess it.
Let's see.
But Dimitri's fine. He's a bit of a fiddle if his training's anything to go by. Be that as it may, His Majesty was up all night with the Alliance forces. A rest when needed, and I will be sure to inform you immediately if I'm unwell. I think I've had this exact same thing before. Anyway, we had been to defeat Edelgard, better yet, Sales, that whatever his name is. What's past is past, Your Majesty. Right now, we must focus on the battle before us. Yes, you are right, my friend. Not having mid-A? Okay, whatever. Anyway, that being said, give me a few seconds. I'm going to quickly run through the camp. I'm going to get everything that I can, upgrade the classes, do all that stuff, and then I'll be back and we'll jump into the mission. Okay, so literally what... I'm not even kidding. I say it felt like an hour. It actually was an hour since I left off. Yeah, it turns out there was a lot more to do than I thought there was. There was like 1 million support missions. I had to get some material to finally get the masterclass. So we have a masterclass for Phoenix and Dimitri. And yeah, I gave him the whistle. Not entirely sure what the whistle does, but it's a thing.
Which battlefield?
But anyway, finally got through it all after what felt like 10 years of dealing with it. But you have unlocked the parallel. I guess we'll do this mission first. Why not? Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button.
Make sure you're ready.
Usually the thingo is up the top, not down below. There we go. We're going to do this and we can try and squeeze in, hopefully try and squeeze in 2 missions because this is a little bit bigger than usual. But we'll see how it goes.
Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been.
I feel like I screwed his name up before.
All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes. My men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located. I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew. And it seems they were indeed a mercenary band. One in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a count now, you know.
Wait, so are we not friends because you're a count?
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy man, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Oh, never mind. I asked
Everyone
you because I
kinda
need
just-
your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it?
Willy Wonka's on his high horse.
I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent. Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill ruffians, but rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
You got it, boss. If we fight and win, I'm sure some info will turn up on your old man.
One thing I will say, as I said, Dimitri and Phoenix both have their masterclass. I finally got my dual wielding back. As for Dimitri, he's no longer on a horse, but he's like a spear general now, or whatever it is, or spear lord or something like that. Something.
Now then, we should be off. With
He
my
looks
subjects in
badass, that's all I
peril,
can
there
say.
is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham.
A ham? Only one? Oh god, this is a big... Okay, whatever. Band of Thieves are routed. Any allies routed. We can't switch out anyone. Yeah, we can't. So we'll just jump straight into it. Done everything I need to.
Hear me well, you...
Yeah, we've got the dual wielding back, which looks clean as hell. I guess.
Now it is my turn.
Yeah, you can go and take this on, I guess.
There is nothing I cannot do.
Then you
I think this will go well.
take
I'm
that
prepared
out.
to see this through.
All right. Here I
You can
go.
take that out, and I'll just do my own thing.
I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand...
Well, we've got like electric blades now.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand
Okay, so
up
we no
and
longer have a
scream
charge
your
up
name,
attack.
It prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
House Gloucester has no need of such
But we do have
dishonest
some sick
trickery.
abilities though.
If our foe is asleep, we kick out their pillow before...
Oh, we've got a cyclone back. Oh, the good old dual wielding cyclone. Look, this cyclone's a lot bigger though.
Let us bring it down.
I kind of want to see what that A is.
I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
All right, let's go and do what I need to do. Work our way over to the guys that I missed the cyclone. No, I have two cyclones to work with. There we go. Oh, I don't have my dash anymore. Huh? Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Which means I'm just taking everything the slow way. Oh damn, I mean I have no idea what's going on there, but I mean we're doing something.
Say, Lawrence.
Alright, let's go and kill this guy.
And let us handle this.
Do not coddle. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of
I don't take effect by these. We got one thing I forgot about the dual wields. You just go all over the place. You die? You're so tanky. Hey, we're getting there. I love the effects that are coming off the swords.
Now that I think of it, we're near
No, I am gonna miss the whole
his end, aren't we?
Indeed. I think
dashing
you're correct.
thing. Wait, what is this? I have that. That's like a new dash.
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize. You do
Oh, I have like
realize that
some.
not every mercenary knows each other, right?
I mean, I'm so used to trying to dash to just get around faster. Yeah, these attacks that we have are kind of dub though. We do take quite some damage though. These guys don't want to die. I want to get into a big area so I can use my... I'm wondering if it's the same slash as the other one that the other dual wield had. Or if it's going to be something new. There we go. Getting a little bit of a pounding, but it's fine.
Let us proceed to attacking the base.
Take this first.
By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize.
I mean, the whole cycler thing's always cool. Then we have like that strike down electric, which is also pretty cool. Alright, let's go over to... Oh. Let's go this way.
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble.
They're all gonna come through this entrance. You know what? Let's use it now. Just I want to see what it is. It the same as before? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's not. I kind of was hoping it would be something new because it's an upgraded, but it's not, unfortunately.
My mother and father died
Little lame. Because it's a Masters, I thought there'd be like an upgrade in like a
They were merchants, yes?
look of it.
Yeah. They were traveling
It's fine.
with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by
Can't
monsters.
always have
During the
everything.
period when my father employed these
Alright, let's go and chase
mercenaries,
up this guy.
monster attacks were
Keep
a rather
going.
common occurrence in this region.
Oh, well, we're stronger than this guy
These
anyway,
monsters took
so
the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
there we go.
I got this. No, they got away.
You guys are useless. Not a single one of them honestly stopped the guy. They all just... Okay, whatever. I really have to do everything myself, don't I? Apparently they don't have any brains. Alright, so I clearly have to spell it out for you idiots. So
Now
you
it is my turn.
go after
There is
them.
nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go
Archer
well.
boy. Go after
Prepared
them.
to see this through.
All right, here I go.
After them, and I'll
They'll just cause more trouble somewhere
run
else.
to the middle and catch the other guy.
Take 'em down.
Alright, it's a little tilting that not a single one of them stopped them, but getting some damage though, I'll give it that. Hopefully you can kill that guy. He got sucked into my ability. Alright, we'll just kill this guy because he's almost dead. Don't worry about the guy over there. Hey, you're dead. Should be that's the other one.
Father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
So one thing, I'm hoping when I level this up, we're gonna get some new moves.
They were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
Of course. He had one job and the idiot missed him.
Monster
I'm doing
attacks were a
myself.
rather common occurrence in this region.
He ran the wrong
These
way.
monsters took the lives
Stupid
of both
dumbass.
the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
Ah, let's just kill everything in sight. You dead? I think so. No, there still is all these guys.
Some bandit's gonna run up and
Ah,
you on the head.
nice to see you, idiot. So glad you did absolutely nothing.
Focus on the battle at hand.
I even told you to go and attack him, and you still didn't stop him. I don't know what else to tell you. What do you do?
Alright, that should be all.
Take a breather.
I don't know what that was, but okay.
Can't get out the front. Let's cut around back.
Where we going?
There is something strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
Alright, so I'm gonna have to control them again because zero faith in these idiots.
Now it is my turn.
I'm gonna have to route some of them.
I cannot do.
All right. There's nothing.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you to attack someone, but I have a feeling this idiot ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm prepared to see this.
Gonna try and run there anyway. I mean, I'm faster than him, so I can probably route the guy that's up here. I'm gonna try and route him anyway. Trying to keep an eye on the map. The rest of them seem to have slowed them down. There he is. Here he comes. There we go. I want to get them both in the screen so I can kill them both at once. Oh, my guy actually lived. Damn. Now he didn't. Okay, got this one here.
Pretty good for a scrawny merc.
Alrighty, now we can go and help the other idiots. Because apparently they're not good at doing things themselves.
No escape.
Okay, take the heal. Take over the base over here. There we go. Alright, so we'll go after you. This kid is weak as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Also completely useless. I can't even deny that. Goodbye. Alright, so you're done.
It's funny how you're like a real knight now, Ignatz. You used to be so scrawny.
And you get rid of these guys.
Everyone looks scrawny compared to you, Raphael.
There we go. At least one of them was able to do the job by himself. The rest couldn't. Now what?
You? The Count? Where's your father, you little brat?
Retire.
What's this guy?
I am the Count of Gloucester now.
Alright, who are we waiting on?
Well, in that case, I'll have to take my revenge on you instead.
Where is he? Oh, everyone's showing up. Beat the bandit thieves? Me, I can do that easily.
My father. Whatever was driving these people?
So I'm probably gonna have to do everything myself. We're just dribbling him. There we go, one down. Can't even see where the guy is, it's just hovering somewhere. There he is. We're gonna have to try and split some of this up.
All right.
You wanna deal with him? I know you can handle your own guys, because you did it before.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Yes.
Now it is my turn.
You two can both take on this, because I know you're both useless.
I am troubled by this development. But as the ruler of this domain, I must do my
Don't
duty
kill
and
this
eliminate
person.
these bandits.
They're blocking it. So annoying. There we go. Bandits have activated. Oh god,
This
the
is
ballistas
awful.
are a thing.
We have to do something.
Side mission. I mean, I can go and do it. I'm like right near them. I miss my dash. Just I'm so used to like just zooming around the place and going extremely fast. All right, let's go and take him out. I know this thing's gonna hit me. Behind the wall. There we go. When we take out this, it should take out the blister. I don't think there's a. We took one ballista. I'm gonna grab this too. I mean, I keep pressing the button, the ZR, to hope I could zoom really fast. Nope, it's been removed. Alright, let's just kill this guy and then one more. Looking at the health, hopefully these two idiots won't die. They're 2v1ing the guy, hopefully they're able to do it. I am gonna go and kill this though.
These guys are serious business.
Gonna zoom, get everyone in the area, and then let's just do this. Just a big group takeout. There we go. Ah, okay, there we don't go. Okay, still alive.
We have the advantage.
As I said, what's, I forget his name. But one of them's actually doing his job. He's killed his guy. These two idiots are still struggling to kill one dude, but it's fine. They'll get there eventually, I hope. Probably not, I have no faith in them. What is this thief? They killed, there they go, they finally killed someone. They're actually capable of doing one thing. As lightning. As that's it, we're going back to the field. Beat the thief leader.
Wait, you claim my father?
Wait, our scarf glows in this form. Wait, that's kind of dope.
Then he tried to make us disappear so as to sweep it under the rug.
Where is he? I know I can just one-shotting with this. I swear the moon slash did so much more. Goodbye. I mean, we did it.
Be done with it already.
Hey, we win.
Finally be over.
I will say, even though it's a masterclass, I'm still kind of disappointed it's the exact same abilities that the other dual wielding had, but it's fine. It still looks badass though. It's cool that when we go that form, our scarves go.
You all
Pretty
go
sick
on
form
ahead.
anyway.
I must speak with the bandit we captured.
Alright, so these two missions seem to have gone on a little bit longer than I would have. We did it slow. Oh, I say it's fuck you. I think it was, we're only slow because the two idiots just couldn't kill anything. Maybe he's mobile slow. Yeah, we'll probably get one more mission in, and then we'll probably call it there. I want to do an extra one, but the talk at the start and all the other stuff just took so long. I was not expecting it to take like 10 years.
There you are, Lawrence. That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
We had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed. As we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ. At first, they were used in the ways one might think, keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
What was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants heading toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, they decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchant's path and scare them that way.
Give an impressed whistle.
Hey, smart thinking.
I'm not so sure about that.
The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight. This was Lord Godfrey.
Jelly merchants. I mean, you would have to know how to fight right if you were a merchant, at least back in these times. I feel like you would get mugged so easily. Unless you know how to well, at least defend yourself.
Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
So the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
Hey, knock it off. You didn't
As
do
I said,
anything
parents
wrong.
in this game are just dicks. I swear, they all just want to kill everyone. Even
My
their own
parents
kids
were
if
meant
they
to
could.
accompany Godfrey that day. but they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky. And so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone. By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
But I don't get how any of this has to do with you right now, Lawrence.
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm. Therefore, anything left unresolved by my father falls by necessity to me. I would also like to pay appropriate reparations to both you and your family, as is fair and proper.
But I don't need anything from you. I can take care of my family plenty well on my own. Besides, I made my peace with what happened to my folks a long time ago. You can't change that now. All you can do is stir up a bunch of old, painful memories.
Yes, but still...
But nothing. I'm done talking about this. I'll still take my reward for beating up the bandits, though. Meat party, remember?
He's literally me. If I have meat, I'm happy.
All the land. And just thinking about it's got me drooling.
This does not sit right with me. What should I do?
Tell him to leave it be. Tell him to zip it and give forward. Oh, we're going meat party.
Let's talk more ham. And you better have enough for me and Ignatz, too.
Oh, right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen. I stake House Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Now that's the right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
Kid, don't make it any harder than it needs to be. Just accept the meat party and move on. Alright, let's do this last mission. Probably going to be a big one, isn't it? Might be a little bit over an hour. I didn't want to... Oh, it's actually not that big. We could probably knock it out reasonably fast. Plain road. Alright, we can... I'm fine here. Yeah, Ash works here. Keep Ash here. Raph's fine here. Lorenzo's not. Let's get Demetrian just because I gotta get... He's the new... I want to see his new class in action, so... Why not?
Are you all prepared to...
Alright, so well, we've got the new guys in here, which is pretty cool.
I'm prepared to see this through.
Yeah, so... Great Lord, that's what he is now. He's no longer on his horse, so he doesn't get around extremely fast, but...
Alright, here I go.
He does what he needs to. I'm gonna work my way down, I guess. Beat the Dark Mages? Yeah, well.
Okay, time to attack.
Yeah, I'll kill you first. Anyway, I'm gonna go this way. Mainly because one of them's already here.
Hit them hard and fast.
Saves me the job of trying to find them. Come on, Nick. There we go. And the other guy's coming his way too.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Yeah, we'll just fight everyone in the way. Well, that slash is kind of dope though, I'm not gonna lie. No, I need this. Die. There we go.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
It just sneaks. Grappler.
I'll give it an honest attempt.
I'm just defending this one zone at this point. Beat the messenger within the time limit.
All right.
You can go and kill it. I believe in you. But I can go over to.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Where's Dimitri? There he is. Look at his new armor. He looks so badass. Hey.
Take a breather.
Change your plans. Where's the kid? I want this. Got a rain fire. That's actually kind of sick. Look at it, this rain fire. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, but it's pretty cool though. Wait, that's actually kind of sick. Okay, don't move him into it. Wait, he's actually kind of cool.
This is all my fault.
That kind of rainfire spam was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Can you die, please, sir? There we go. Where am I, by the way? Oh, I see where I am now.
One enemy.
You've done well.
Ooh, that was glorious.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Yo, that just chunked so much of his health, by the way.
Keep your eyes on me. It's my turn. I can still fight.
Alright, I should probably get myself over here. Do it every time, god damn it. Yeah, we can do this. What's up? Yeah, I'm running this way. Dimitri? Oh, wait, that's not Dimitri. That's Brawler Boy. You go there, I'll come and help you in a second. I don't think any of the guys I just targeted are the ones I'm after. Nope.
Still improving.
Blocked. Accept your death and die. It just, you're attacking too much, and you just lose track of where you are. There we go. Ooh. Almost level 50. Damn.
Yeah. It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Okay, my guy is about to die. I should probably go and help him when I can.
Lend me your strength.
You just move out of the way. Oh, not anymore, you did.
The stronghold's ours.
Alright, we're just gonna kill everyone in the area. Let's just wipe out everyone. There we go. Okay, more guys. Excuse me? Yeah, you're dead now. Raphael is a little bit of a pickle. Gonna take this out too.
Face my comrades after this.
Come on, just. Viscount Loken? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill her one way I know how. Alright, let's just. Okay, so she's there, so this is probably the close area that it walked to. Yeah, let's take the money while we're here.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You're seriously.
And my ultimate. We're just gonna go in and see if I can kill her.
Here it comes. Take this.
Yeah, I love how my scarf is like scaly. I don't know if you play scales.
problem anymore.
Hey. Where you going? Yeah, you're dead. Hey, we did it. I can't even grab the coins anymore. And they're getting to the point where we can no longer one-shot them with our slash. Little pressing, but it's fine. We'll manage. One new ability. Go level up.
Hey,
Axe Breaker.
All right.
Dark Spike T.
I've got the hang of it.
I actually like the Archer Kid. That like rain fire arrow was actually pretty dope. Much money, right? I tend to upgrade everyone to 10, so when I get to 50, I'll probably get the others up to level 50 as well. 10 strategy points. Alright, before we end, enemy has already retreated from here. Some useful items have been left behind. I actually need both of those for upgrades. I'll take that. Save a lot of merchant. You saved a lost merchant who would like to thank you with some goods. I couldn't have gotten through this that without you. I can't give you anything for free, but I'll lower my prices. 3 master seals. That means we can juice a lot of our characters up. Your contact from the battalion guild is there. If you need more troops, have some ready right now. I kind of want to go to Warriors. Alright, anyway, I think I wanted to do an extra map, but it's already gone on longer than I would like. I don't want this to take too long. So whether we're going to end this off here, I might try and squeeze an extra map in tomorrow, so that maybe we can still get this done in 3 episodes. It's I think it has like an extra 2 zones, so it is a little bit bigger than usual. That being said, between this episode and next, I'm going to try and upgrade some more of my guys, see what I can do, see if I can get them some upgraded classes. But yeah, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. It does suck that the master class is literally just the exact same abilities as our other one. I don't know why I thought it'd be different. It is technically the same. I don't know. Feels a little lazy, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, it is what it is. We're still pretty badass with the capes. But yeah, that being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, know when the videos are live, and I'll be back again today, later today, hopefully finishing Kanala, at least the first one, and then tomorrow we'll be able to move on to the second one. I believe we're finishing it. I could be wrong. We'll see when I get around to it. But yeah, that being said, I'll be back again later today. So until then, take care and peace out.